All right, thank you for joining us in our continuation of biped, making our biped walk. So far we've created our biped, we've gone through some of the different movements. What we want to do, we're going to click on the pelvis here, and we want to animate him. So I'm going to go back into my motion tab, and here we have, under biped, we have a button called Footstep Mode, and we're going to click into Footstep Mode. And here we have a number of different options that we can do in order to create our footsteps. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to tell it to create multiple footsteps. So I'm going to go into create multiple footsteps, which is just the icon is footsteps with the plus button. That's what we want to do. Here we see we have a menu pop up. It gives us a lot of different parameters. You can tell it what foot you want him to start on, him or her. How many footsteps. We're going to put 6 in here for now. The stride width and all different things, the stride length and so forth. So you can set these up to the size of your character. Now I'm just going to click OK, and it's going to start at the current frame. This is going to start animating our scene. We're going to see that it's going to populate our animation here. So 6 footsteps, and it appears in our scene. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I don't know where number 6 went. All right, 5 footsteps. Now, what's going to happen if I draw my animation toolbar across? Nothing's happening. Okay, we have one more step that we need to do in order to make him or her actually walk on those footsteps. So we're going to go back into our footstep mode here, and under operations, what we're going to do is we're going to create keys. Remember, our keys are used in animation, either auto key or set key. We're going to click on this, and this is kind of a shortcut which is going to automatically animate them. So it created the keys. Now when I drag this across, it's going to animate our scene. And if I shut off footstep mode here, you're going to see the keys are created here. So there's a pause before our character starts walking, and here's the different footsteps, and it animates where they fall. Okay. When I do that, then there's other things you can animate on our character. We can have them start in different positions, and if we don't turn on and change our keys like we did in the other animation modes, it's going to, we can move them around, and it's going to erase anything that we do. Now, I want to go in, let's say, that's fine. We were able to animate some steps, but our scene changes, and we have things that in our scene that we want our character to change or go over. Let's add a box in here. Just keep it simple. I'm just going to add a box in his way, a platform, and I'm going to go like this. Okay, I don't like the color of the box because it matches the same color as the footsteps. So let's just make this a, I don't know, a light pink, and click OK. What we want to do now is we want to add some more steps in here. So I'm going to go back into my motion. I'm going to click on my biped. It's going to give me the options now. Go back into footstep mode, and I want to add more footsteps. So it's this plus button, and this is append. So this is going to take the footsteps that are already in our scene and change them or append them. Okay. And when I'm in append mode, then it's going to let me click where I want to put these footsteps. But they're going to be pinned to the plane that we have in our scene. So there's 6, but it's underneath the box. Here's 7, and I'm going to have them stop at the edge at 8. All right, so I'm going to shut the append off, and let me turn on wireframe, and you can see our footprints. I'm still in footprint mode, so I can go and grab my move tool, and I can click on this, and I can drag this up to the top of the box, and the same thing as these other ones. I think this one is actually not lined up the way I wanted it to, and I might have to slide that one over. Okay, so actually, let's slide both of this one over, and okay, and this one over. Now let's check our scene. Okay, and our character is going to walk up to where we left off before and nothing else. Okay, why? Because now we have to go back down here and we're going to create the keys for the inactive footsteps, and it's going to add those. Now they change colors, it animates it, and we can run our biped across, and there's a scene, and he stops at the end. All right, thank you for joining us in our video today, and I look forward to seeing you start to have your character move around the scene and see what you have to create. And we will see you in the next one.